Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my 10 on the 10th collab. This collab originally started out as a Christmas card collab, but now it's basically anyone that participates can make anything along the lines of, it has to do with gift giving, like decorations for packages, handmade bows, cards, of course, envelopes, gift cards, and things like that. Now for this month, I somehow ended up with 7 cards because I wasn't really counting until I just now sat down to film this. So I guess because when I was making these over the last, well, actually it was yesterday, off and on yesterday, I was kind of doing other things in my craft room as well. I'd sit down, work on this, I'd get up, I'd do some other things. I was going back and forth to my bedroom, working on jewelry and stuff. And so I just having a very crafty day yesterday. And I would sit down, work on these, and I guess I ended up with 7. I didn't even know it until just now. So that's what I have for this month, 7 cards. Now I had seen on Pinterest, I've seen it multiple times. It's just a little short, like a process video lasts about 15 seconds or so. But if you click on the link in that little short, it takes you to like a live video by this Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I didn't actually watch the live because it was like 50-something minutes, but there are dimensions in the description of that live video that tell you what sizes to cut these little squares and things. Now, in her project, you take the 4 little like squares of the Stampin' Up! Design. This isn't Stampin' Up! Paper, but she used Stampin' Up! Designer paper, which is 2-sided. And you fold like the corners right here on all these squares. And they fold down and makes like a little triangular or a diamond shape in the center. And that's where she put the stamp, like a sentiment in there. But since this wasn't double-sided, this was just some paper. I think it was out of a hot buy paper pad that I've had for years. Just really liked the patterns on the 2 patterns that I chose. And these are all scraps. This is what I was able to find left over from there in my stack where I just keep this paper at. So I had enough to do these 2 cards to get 4 of each of that pattern, and then I was able to do 5 cards out of this pattern. And then I just, on Amazon, I ordered a pack of, these are 3-inch doilies. I love doilies. I have a box full of them, but they're all larger. They're like 5 inches, I think, 5 or 6 inches, but they're much bigger than this. And so I purchased this pack of 3-inch doilies because I thought they'd be really cute to use on like ATCs and of course cards and things like that. And so I was able to, they had brown and black in this pack along with bright rainbow colors. There's like purple and this pretty blue, and there's like a turquoise as well, and lime green. There's a darker, like an orangish or yellowy orange, bright yellow. There's a light pink and a hot pink, and then brown and black. So, which I love because I like doing a lot of vintagey looking ATCs and cards and projects, so that brown and black will look really good on those. And I don't know how many there are of each color. I didn't count them. But I just went with black with this pattern paper. Now, I did use red bases for all of these cards. And I just had a pack of heavyweight, like rainbow, all colors of cardstock from Hobby Lobby, 8.5 by 11. So I just scored at 5.5 and then cut down the middle at 4.25 and made 2 card bases. And the stickers, well, this is the Starburst Punch from Stampin' Up! That I just layered on top of the doily. And then these stickers are ones I had gotten off of Temu last year, Christmassy ones, and I hadn't used them yet. So I found some that I thought coordinated really nicely with the pattern paper. And then just, of course, added a few little gems. And now for the stamps, I'm going to use something, of course, on the inside. But every year, it seems like after I finish up my Christmas cards and Christmas is done, I put my Christmas stamps away. So I'll have to drag them back out and be able to stamp all the cards that I make this year. I'll stamp them usually like in September or so when I start pulling out my Christmas stamps, unless I get them out sooner for some reason. But the first card here is this one with the pretty little stocking on here. And just in case, I'll just go ahead and do the measurements while they're in my head. Of course, the card base is 4 1/4, 5 1/2. This is 4 by 5 1/4, the white panel that goes on top of the card base. And these are 1 7/8 by 2 1/2. 1 7/8 wide, 2 1/2 tall, and they make this nice little window pane looking design. And if you want to do it like the little video that I saw, you flip up these bottom corners just like maybe like about like that much of it, not very much at all, just it was just a tiny little corner. Flip it up, like score it and flip it over, and then she just held it with a dot of glue, and then you can put like a stamp in the very center, because it, like I said, it makes like a diamond shaped pattern. But I really like the doily on there. So there's the first one. And the next one is this one, this cute little stocking. So these two, I didn't realize, but both of those I used stockings on it. And then I love this collar here, this cream and, or sort of like a light brown, darker brown. There's green and red, like a plaid. But it was very, very pretty. And love it with those brown doilies. It looks very vintagey to me. Just real soft colors. And then that deer I thought was gorgeous. Looks perfect on that card. So there is this one. And on this I used cream instead of the white cardstock for the base and for the little starburst circle punch. And then this one I went with the Santa and his reindeer and sleigh. And I'm getting too close, sorry. There's that one. This one has that really pretty tree. Let me just show you. It almost looks like a Christmas cookie, and has the soft red little Christmas tree decorations on it. Love how that one turned out. Very simple little designs, little decorations, and then just pair it with like little sentiment on the inside. Quick and easy Christmas cards. And then this one, the candy cane with the gold bow on it. And this cute little Rudolph one. He's wearing a Santa hat. And he's even got his little red nose. I thought he was adorable. So that is what I have made for this month for the 10 on the 10th. Actually, 7 cards, because I don't know how to count. I get distracted easily. Wasn't paying attention. But it's still a nice little number of cards to have on hand for when the holidays roll around again, which already getting up in April. So I was just thinking about the other day when I was at Hobby Lobby getting some head pins for my jewelry, that now that it's April, there's only about 3 months until Hobby Lobby starts putting out their Christmas stuff. And once that happens, it seems like the year just flies by. But I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by and watching. And if you'd like to participate, I will have the information down below. And I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.